This is heartbreaking news. Colorado quarterback Dominiq has passed away. He was just 23 years old. According to police, he died early Sunday morning in a single-car accident. No further details have been confirmed. Ponder was a young athlete with a promising future. Today is not about football. It is about a life lost too soon. Our thoughts are with his family, his teammates, and the Colorado community. The college football world woke up to devastating news as Colorado quarterback Dominiq passed away early Sunday morning following a single-vehicle crash, according to local authorities. He was only 23 years old. In a sport built on momentum, energy, and dreams of the future, moments like this force everything to pause. Scoreboards stop mattering. Depth charts lose meaning. What remains is the weight of a life cut short. Ponder was more than just a quarterback on a roster. He represented potential, resilience, and the belief that tomorrow always offered another opportunity to improve. For teammates inside the Colorado locker room, he was a presence. Quarterbacks are natural leaders, whether vocal or quiet. They carry responsibility every Saturday, but they also shape the daily rhythm of practice, meetings, and preparation. Losing a player at that position impacts not just strategy, but spirit. Authorities have confirmed the incident was a single-car crash. At this time, no additional public details have been released. In moments like these, speculation serves no purpose. What matters is remembrance and respect. The ripple effects stretch far beyond the football field. For the Colorado program, this is an emotional test. Coaches will have to guide young athletes through grief while maintaining structure. Teammates will lean on one another. The season will continue because football always does, but it will carry a different emotional tone. From a team projection standpoint, roster adjustments will inevitably follow. Depth charts shift. Backup quarterbacks may see expanded roles. Recruiting conversations will change in tone, not in strategy, but in humanity. Prospective players often evaluate culture just as much as competition. How a program supports its athletes in times of tragedy becomes part of its identity. Fans, too, will process this differently. Supporters often connect with players through highlights and game days, but tragedies remind everyone that these are young men first, athletes second. Social media tributes, campus gatherings, and memorial gestures will likely become part of the coming days. Communities rally in moments like this. In modern college football, where transfer portals and NIL conversations dominate headlines, news like this recenters perspective. The grind of off-season workouts, the anticipation of spring camp, the projection of future depth charts, all of it feels smaller when measured against the fragility of life. Dominiq journey in football began long before Colorado. Years of youth leagues, high school games under Friday night lights, early morning practices, family sacrifices, all building toward the dream of playing at the collegiate level. Reaching that stage alone represents achievement. For many young athletes, it is the fulfillment of a lifelong goal. Inside the locker room, teammates will remember the details the public never sees. The jokes during film sessions, the extra throws after practice, the quiet encouragement before a tough drill. Those memories become permanent. For Colorado, the path forward will involve honoring that memory while continuing to compete. Programs often dedicate seasons, patches, or moments of silence to fallen teammates, but the most meaningful tribute is often internal, playing with purpose, supporting one another, and carrying forward the values that player embodied. There are no projections or game analyses that truly matter in the immediate aftermath of loss. The X's and O's will return in time. Spring practice will resume. Fall camp will open. But right now, the focus rests on compassion. College football prides itself on brotherhood. In tragedy, that brotherhood is tested and strengthened simultaneously. Coaches become mentors, teammates become family, and the wider football community Even rival programs often extend support. At 23 years old, Dominiq Ponder's life was still unfolding. The future contained unknown possibilities. That is what makes the loss especially painful. Potential carries hope, and hope is powerful. As the Colorado community mourns, the broader football world stands with them. This moment is about empathy, unity, and remembrance. Football will continue. Seasons will be played. New players will emerge. But for those who knew him, Dominiq Ponder will remain part of the program's story forever.